Hi, Fred.
Are you?
During the sense of being meditation, I don't usually get big images or anything, but there was a very strong image of a candle,
Yeah.
and that was like consciousness. And I know Nisargadatta uses that picture too,
Mm.
uses that metaphor. And I'd like to hear it from you. The unit is like the candle, and consciousness is the
Yeah.
light. And
That's
when the candle's gone, that's like consciousness comes and goes and stuff.
yeah. Wicks come and wicks go. Candles are made and candles burn up.
Yeah.
The light we can't actually capture that.
Mm.
We can start industrially. We can start fires that we can maintain for seems like forever, but they're not really forever.
Mm.
Nothing is forever, and we burn in fear that the candle is going to disappear.
Mm.
But you're not the candle. The light is just one expression of you. You are also the darkness that the light is penetrating. Ultimately, you are love. That's what you are. There's no doer, but that's what you do, so to speak.
Mm.
It's just this love, but I don't mean just love, like dismissive sort of way. I just mean overwhelmingly, there's only
Yeah.
love. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Selena, hello, dear.
Hello, Fred.
How are you?
I'm fine, but thank you so much for that meditation. It was so beautiful. And also Robin's sharing of the candle. I apologize, I'm in the living room, so just somebody entered. Um, but it kind of like also what I wanted to say disappeared, but I think it's in line somehow again. This morning I was in church. Our son is in the choir, and the priest was doing the sermon and talking about stuff. And then he was speaking about that Jesus Christ came before, I think it was Pilatus. I don't know how to pronounce that in English. Pilate? No, Pilate?
Pilate.
Okay, thank you. That one?
You're talking about Pilate, the emperor.
Yes.
Actually, he wasn't the emperor. It was Pontius Pilate.
Yeah, in Dutch, Pontius Pilatus.
Yeah.
Okay. And they questioned him, right? Because he was accused of that he called himself a king. And he tried
Yes.
to explain to them that, I'm I'm not a king of this world. And I was sitting there listening. I'm like, oh, this is so non-dual because he is the king of it, of everything.
Yeah.
He's not even speaking. There's just this misunderstanding because he's not even speaking about the
He's
world
not even,
stuff.
the truth is, he's not even speaking. There's no one there. There's just words coming out.
Yeah.
But it
So I
looks like
was just,
somebody there.
yeah, so that was just for me again, you're in a Roman Catholic mass and there's again, it's not the first time, non-dualism in it, and then of course they have candles lit. That's also what I didn't know that Nisargadatta was also had that as a symbol. So it's also intertwined. It's so beautiful. Everybody speaks about the same thing, but just uses a different metaphor or a different symbol.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with, you know, this suit we're wearing.
Everybody
It's
is trying to talk.
above that.
Yeah, it is. Everybody is trying to talk about the one thing with varying degrees of success.
Yeah.
Yes. Ultimately, it can only be the one thing talking about the one thing. So we can be clear on that, but it doesn't mean that that particular vehicle, that particular unit is doesn't. I'm not referring to what your experience at all. I'm just saying in general. It doesn't mean that a unit is clear enough for truth to get through. It may or may not be, or it may be, yeah, perhaps most dangerous of all, just clear enough for a half truth to get through.
There's another thing I wanted to share that came back, that I was again being the doer today and getting stressed, of course, because I want to finish all my chores and I never get to the end of it. And
Yeah.
then my husband said to me, "Okay, Selena, you have to be more in the now," because that's what I'm always saying, of course. I have to be present, I have to be in the now, because then it's way more relaxed and you do everything at what you're not multitasking and with your mind in the future or in the past. If you just really be here, be present. And that was to me, because my husband is a very nerdy, brainy person, but apparently
Right.
me speaking about this stuff kind of like, he reflected it really back to me, like, okay, you always say this, here you have it. It really worked perfectly. That was hilarious. So I just wanted to share that too,